notes. Right, this is quite interesting because I'd say there were probably 2 entries last year that made stupid mistakes which enabled them not to win an award. So really take note of what's in here. You don't want to be the person who has to go back to their boss and say, you didn't win because of potentially not doing this element. So I probably judged about 1,000 awards plus, both from the AFRY awards and also judging the New Media Age awards. So I've seen a lot of really, really good entries, and a lot of really, really poor entries, not looking at anyone in the room, of course. Now, first thing I want to say is we obviously changed the brand. It's no longer the AFRY awards, it's the Performance Marketing Awards, which we felt was a natural shift. Affiliate marketing covers so many different areas and is part of mobile going forward, search, social, email, and lead gen. There's also, whether we like to realise it or not, still a bad stigma about the affiliate marketing tag. It's an opportunity for us as well to widen the appeal and also attract new judges. So we've got still working on the judging panel. It's not an easy thing to do. If anybody wants to volunteer or perhaps suggest people for the judging panel, that's good. We've already got people from American Express, BT, Google, Tesco, and Skype. We're also doing a dedicated judging day, which will be in February in London, top secret location. So this year, what I did is talk to a number of members of the Affiliate Council, industry people, and we looked at the categories that we're offering. And we felt that we should shift them around. So we've got some new ones. Best use of data is the first. And this is really to highlight those advertisers and publishers, in fact anybody within the relationship, sharing data for the benefit of the affiliate program or the affiliate. You'll see all the descriptions of these on the website. The second one, I can't believe we didn't have this last year or before, is best use of email. The third is best consumer targeting campaign. I'm aware that's a very broad category that could cover anything from Facebook, it could cover retargeting, it could cover search. Fourth is best search campaign. And this is any search campaign. This has changed from best search partnership, by the way, last year, to any search campaign that has an element of performance within it. There's also a few other tweaks, namely for the Network Innovation Awards. We've shifted those around a little bit. I don't think we've announced those yet, actually, but next week. And also the Agency Award, we'll come to that. Just to dispel a few myths, judges who are judging, any conflicts of interest, of course, they're not allowed to judge particular categories. We're very, very strict on that. If you have anything sensitive in your entries, make sure you judge that section, judges' eyes only. Otherwise, I'll go along at the end of writing the winner's guide, I might publish it. Thirdly, where judges marks vary considerably, so someone gives them 97 points, someone gives them 27 points. Obviously, we go and investigate the top 10 of those. Of course, everyone signs an NDA. Now, to maximise your chances, read the category very carefully. If you've got any questions, then do email me. I'm perfectly able to help or pick up the phone and give you a call. Secondly, don't forget the vertical awards. Now, on the advertiser side, these are quite well entered. On the publisher side, historically, we struggle to get people to enter them. So it's a very good category to enter. If you are going to enter multiple categories, do make sure you personalise each entry. Do not, whatever you do, just put the same entry in 3 times. Fourth, check your eligibility area. So 1st of January last year to the 31st of January next year. That's the window that your activity must take place. Remember, you cannot re-enter the same campaign that you did last year, unless there be notable or significant changes in that activity. A few tips on writing then. Remember when you're writing your entries to make them snappy, short, I'd say, not sure what that is, and specific. Remember that some categories judge all awards. That's a massive amount of awards. If yours is a lengthy essay, well, imagine. 2 pages maximum. Again, we had one person last year that wanted to give us 30 pages. And they do penalise when you break the rules. 4, include 1 or 2 pages of supporting evidence, but only if it adds value to your entry. That could be snippets of a campaign online, it could be some photos, it could be video. Demonstrate how you achieved your success. How you achieved your success. Think about what makes you unique. And remember the core values of the awards themselves, and that is to demonstrate or reward excellence and innovation. Of course, best practice. Demonstration of return on investment. That's really, really important. We need the hard figures in there, not just percentage increases. And testimonials from clients. Consider getting those. If you do get them from clients, make sure you have adequate time for sign-off. And preferred format is, of course, PDF rather than Word. Some of the awards this year, we now have telephoning as well. You capture all that data when you enter the awards, so be prepared that one of the judges might call you at some stage. If you are using video, of course, also remember to include FTP details and put the video either on your server or to a private Vimeo account. Okay, some of the common mistakes that we've seen. This is basic school stuff, really. Don't do any of that. Lack of ROI demonstrated. Failure to give the judges evidence of your return on investment for the campaign. Not referring your results back to your objectives. That will become clear when we look at the judging criteria in just a minute. As I mentioned just before, make sure you get time for client sign-off if you're using any of their figures or you're using their PR. Again, really important, make sure it's within the window of activities. So 1st of January this year, 31st of January next year. Now for the agencies in here, this is always a contentious award, and this year we've got a new structured template. So we've been getting feedback from certain agencies, certain people, and it will be a mixture of some quantitative data. So we'll be asking you simple things: turnover, client to account, site staff to client ratio, turnover, in-house technology, etc. That will all be announced next week as well. So this is the important bit then. Sorry, so this is agency, but the important thing is this. So I would probably strongly recommend you use these as titles within your executive summary. So firstly, it's the clear objectives. What's the objective of the campaign, the feature, or application you're doing? Secondly, innovation and uniqueness. What makes you stand out from everybody else? Why should you win this award? Why do it? Thirdly, feasibility. Is there an actual need for this campaign? Define it. What are the drivers behind it? What's the opportunity and the commercial feasibility for it? Fourthly, smart execution. Demonstrate within your executive summary how it was executed, what made you stand out, why it's better than everybody else. And lastly, the success in ROI. And of course, looking at the ROI and how it met all objectives. Some deadlines for you. Entries are now open. That's open now until next year, 31st of January. That's when it closes. If you want a little bit of time, there is an extended deadline until the 6th, but we really do have to turn it around very quickly to get all the entries out to the judges, arrange the judging day, get the shortlist announced. We've got the nominated awards, so again that would be the Publisher's Choice of Network, which we're shifting a little bit in terms of voting, and also the Network Achievement Awards, which will also be part entry by the network, and then it will go to the publishers as well, so publishers get their say on whether that's best to support. We're looking at introducing a few other new vendors too. 21st of February with the shortlist and 15th of May will be the award ceremony. There's some contacts. Performance Marketing Awards.co.uk is the website. And that's it really. Any questions?